My mother gave me the Claudine books when I was 13, and I felt that when I'd finished them, that I had had Colette's childhood, because this was my wish. She had seemed to me to have had this idyllic childhood with her mother pointing to spiders, spinning their threads of silk into webs, showing her animals and plants. So the winds of Burgundy had blown into the suburbs of London for me. Which women have inspired me as a writer? So many. So Marguerite Duras in particular, because she taught me that all the dimensions of life have to be in the writing. And she did this with so few words. It was what she didn't put into books that really made her the writer I most admire. And what she does with time. She spins time like a magician. And then I think Jean Genet, when I was a little older, 17, 18, his books blew my mind. Very tough poetry. I think of Apollinaire as a sort of brother. I laugh at him and I laugh with him when I read his poetry. But sorry, it's the women. So Virginia Woolf, of course, she is a writer I love with all my heart, who taught me everything about writing in the first person, using an I that is a little like myself, but is not quite myself. The poetry of Sylvia Plath, for sure, the aerial poems. I read those in my 20s. They stay with me, so many of those last great poems. Who are the other writers? Camus, again for the economy of his prose. Simone de Beauvoir, for her sharp critical thinking, her notion in The Second Sex that for her generation, men were to lead an expanded life of transcendence and women were to lead a miniature life of virtue and self-sacrifice. I think she put that very well. Why do I write? I think I write to find out what I'm thinking, and I write to find out something I don't yet understand. So when the writing is going well, I'm getting nearer to something that is an enigma to me, something that I haven't been able to put together in my own everyday thoughts. But the action of writing has sort of brings me nearer to some sort of coherence I can't find off the page.